well. Today's video is sponsored by Bob and Brad. So I have their massage gun right here. I'll be sending one of these massage guns to one lucky winner. It is an ice and heat massage gun. So a little bit more advanced than your typical massage gun, where you can have a clip just like this one right here. And then this clip allows you to heat up or make this cold. All right. You put it in here, works the same as the massage gun, just that you can make this hot or you can make it cold. And it gives you a better massage. I liked it. This one very light, which is something I really like. It's a very light gun. It's very small in a way for the power that it has, and you can just carry it easily anywhere you go. I'll be announcing the winner of this massage gun at the end of the video in about 15 or 20 minutes. This video is gonna be super long. I also wanted to do a question and answer, so Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, just comment down below. Now, for the people that are here, I have my computer right next to me as well. I will be putting names here on our live stream for people that do comment and they're from the US. So you have to be from the US for me to send you this this massage gun. But if you comment that you're here from the US, all you gotta do is just comment USA. If you have any questions, let me know. Just comment USA and I'll be announcing the winner very shortly. And then after that, I'll get your information. Let me know if you guys have Instagram. It's probably easier for me to reach you through Instagram. So make sure you comment your Instagram right now down below. Take a second, comment your Instagram if you do have one. All right, comment that you're from the US and I'll put your name here. An extra entry, because some people did put their names already in my Instagram page. So they get one entry for that. And for being here, you get a second entry. I'll put the names very soon inside here and then we're ready to go. I'll start with some easy questions that some people already have sent me. But before that, also, I want to do a huge shout out to a few members from the VIP, right? So we have a VIP Iron Strong Academy, the online academy. We have live streams every Tuesday. So tomorrow I'll be doing this a live stream. And of course, we have an app and coaching in there. So huge shout out to all the students there. Huge shout out to the super fans here on YouTube, which I just started a membership for people that wanted to support the channel. I put out some workouts, 45-minute, 25-minute, and 20-minute workouts. It's nothing really big, but it is a thank you for those people that do want to support the channel and want a little bit more of an extra perk. And they can also have some cool emojis down in the description. So if you're a super fan watching this, you get all that as well. All right, guys. Of course, if you're watching this on afterwards, so after the live stream, then you can still comment and I'll answer you as best as I can. But of course, if you're here and you comment, then I'll answer your questions right away. I do have a few questions, how I said, here from some of the students and some of the followers. One of the first questions, which a lot of people might have, is like, how do you prepare for your first fight? I get that question constantly through some of my students and constantly from people on Instagram and YouTube as well. If you're not following me on Instagram, at Mike Ironboy, you can find me there. And of course, try to message me if you have some questions. I'll try my best to answer everybody. So right now, so how do you prepare? How do you prepare? I'm going to be doing a whole live stream based on this tomorrow for the VIP students, because it is a really good question. So I have a few questions here. Watching your videos help me begin Muay Thai journey. Yashan, thank you so much for the comment, and I'm really happy that that they do help. Again, I try my best to answer all the questions. I try my best to be able to give the best content out there. If you guys want my full attention, make sure to join the VIP Academy, where we do live streams just like this every single week. But thank you again for the support. I really appreciate it. All right, so let's go again. So what steps to take when we want to get into a fight, right? Or Muay Thai fight, at least, not a fight in the street or anything like that. And I wrote down a few. One of them is going to be work on your defense. How to balance weightlifting with fighting? Amazing question. Um, so right now, again, we'll start with the 5 steps, and then we'll go to the other questions as well. Work on defense. So five steps. Work on defense. If you have good defense, and you're gonna have a little bit more courage to be able to answer back. A lot of times when we train, we usually only try to attack, 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 attack. But sometimes when we go to sparring, right? If you never sparred before, one of your first times, and again, it's one of your first times trying to get into a fight, get in the fight, then we might be a little bit tentative. But if we can trust our shield, right? If we can take punches, keep the eyes open a little bit more, right? When I mean defense, not like moving around, especially if you're a beginner, you don't want to be moving your head too much because they'll take a lot of time. You want to learn how to use your shield, take the impacts without losing your balance and answering back, right? So first part, defense. Second part will be working on some counters, right? And the easy one is just the jab. Learn how to counter the jab. As you get better and better, you're going to be able to learn more counters and that come out in autopilot. You need that muscle memory. But start with the jab. The jab is one of the most important punches and a punch that everybody will use at one point or another or many, many times in the fight. So if you counter the jab and learn just one counter for the jab, it might give you the upper hand on your first fight. That one is key. Probably the best one out of the 5 I'm going to give you. Number 3, work on your cardio. You're going to get tired. Honestly, when it's your first fight, you're going to get exhausted no matter how much cardio you have because you're going to be so tense, especially if you're in front of a crowd and all this stuff. So don't worry. Just work on your cardio as best as you can. And that'll bring me to step number 4, which is going to be there every day. Training every single day. That's going to build your cardio, right? If you're training every single day and not skipping any trainings, being dedicated, that's going to build your cardio and make you be better when it's time to fight. And lastly, visualize. Visualize yourself going up. Visualize your hand going up. Visualize yourself winning the fight. So tomorrow, for those in the VIP Academy, I'm going to get really deep into these. And if you're not part of it, then I hope that you can be a student of the VIP Academy and support the channel further. Here I have some questions as well. How do you balance weightlifting with fighting? That's really, really good. I actually had a person ask me this in the gym when I was weightlifting, and the way that I balance it is that, for instance, when I do my weightlifting, I work on either one of 2 things, which is flexibility and strength, or just strict power. So personally, I don't do a whole bunch of reps, and sometimes if I go really heavy, I do between 1 to 3 reps, and that is it. And I'm going for absolute power. Many times I don't sweat. Many times I don't even get sore, which is great. It gives me more energy to be able to put that power into my training, right? But if you're doing a lot of reps and you're trying to do when you're weightlifting and then you do Muay Thai, you're gonna be or training, combat sport. You're not gonna be able to focus on either one of them at 100%, right? So I want to be able to do as close as you can to 100%. And the way that you do that is with focus work. When it comes to weightlifting, don't do any cardio or anything like that. Just do your strength conditioning. And again, it could be flexibility. Sometimes I might do some deep squats with lighter loads and be able to kind of build that flexibility with the weight. And sometimes I do something heavier or going to my max in a way, but I do 1 to 3 reps. Of course, we're doing a really good warm-up. You want us to warm up, but I don't want to make it into a cardio session because that's going to take away from strength training itself, number 1, and it's going to take away from my Muay Thai in general, my full training, all right? So focus work is probably the best thing for balance weightlifting and fighting. Hopefully that works. I guess lastly, before I leave that question, is that I usually will do like, depending if I'm not in training camp, between 2 to 3 days of weightlifting. If I am in training camp, it will be between like 1 to 2 days during the week for lifting. That's pretty much it. I don't like to do more than that. Some people actually might do just a whole Monday through Friday weightlifting, but that's just my take on it, and it's what's helped me. Here we have I think that's a different language, the name, but he wrote, Amber, what's your thoughts on a popular belief that kicks don't work in a street fight? I say if professional Muay Thai fighters effectively use against other killers, it surely works on untrained. That's actually a great question as well. So on kicks for street fights, I think that low kicks are really, really great, but unless you already have experience doing kicks, I don't really recommend them for a street fight just because it's a very high level technique that takes a long time to learn. And also, in a way, it's high risk because you're on one foot, and if if they take you down, it might be different when it comes to striking, at least, right? If you take you down, you can of course do wrestling or jujitsu, all this stuff, so like you want to be well rounded. Even though I do Muay Thai, like as a profession, I still want to be as well rounded for those type of situations. But when it comes to kicking in a street fight, I usually don't recommend it. If you're a high level fighter, you're flexible, sure, whatever. Like if somebody's untrained, of course you're gonna knock them out. Like with anything you use, it doesn't matter if it's a kick, it doesn't matter if it's a punch or something. You're probably gonna knock them out because you were trained and the other person's really not trained. Maybe like size advantage and stuff like that might be something that might play for their advantage. But for the most part, unless you're very very good with your kicks, I don't really recommend them. Maybe you can throw some low kicks here and there, but I wouldn't say like middle kicks or head kicks, things like that. Again, unless you're trained and very good at it, there's other ways to defend yourself when it comes to a street fight. Cool, guys. Thanks, Derek, again. Huge shout out. Derek is one of our VIP students, so huge shout out for the support. I truly, truly appreciate it. All the support, guys. You guys are pretty much what makes this channel great and what's going to make it greater and greater and greater. I hope that I'm able to do more giveaways. I really love doing giveaways. So a lot of times, if I get some cool merchandise or a cool, for example, massage gun from a company I do like this one, I try to, ask them to help me give you guys a free gun or a free whatever merchandise or tools that I like. Literally, this is something I do use. It's not like I try to work with just companies that I really do like and that I use. And this one's something a company I do like a lot, especially because they have really good quality. And on top of that, it's not even that expensive. Like these massage guns are usually close to just $100 or $150. But of course, they can go a lot higher for other brands. So yeah, so I appreciate again just not being able to do this for you guys. And as the channel keeps growing and growing and growing, I would love to do more amazing giveaways for those again that are students of mine in the VIP Academy or are super fans. I'll try to do even bigger things as well. Like live streams every single week and working a little bit more one-on-one as I'm coaching. All right, so we're about I think like maybe like 13 minutes in or so. Yeah, 13 minutes in. I'm gonna keep this one nice and short. I'm gonna keep this one nice and short. I was reading some of the comments. But I'll be doing the giveaway very very soon. So again, if you guys want to Anthony, welcome. What's up? How are you? If you guys want to have your last questions put in there, just let me know. And how I said soon, I will be doing the giveaway. So make sure that you ask your questions, and then I will be, putting the names here, clicking the randomizer, and just picking a name. One last thing, guys. Right now, please, if you have an IG, put it down in the comments. Please put it down in the comments so I'm able to reach back to you. Because if you do win, I need to be able to reach you so I can actually send it to your address. All right, guys. Only US. I'm sorry about that, just because again, it's the company is the one sending it out, and it could be actually very expensive just to send out things out of like internationally right now. But I'll try my best to be able to get out there to everywhere. But for now, it's just gonna be the US. So if you are in the US, please comment your Instagram down below. If you're watching this live stream, for those that did already put their name in my Instagram post, because I had a post that if you put if you message me with the word massage, then you got an entry. So if you're here, you get 2 entries, all right? And if you did what I told you in my last YouTube video, you get 3 entries, right? So I'm trying to really get people out there to win and get some really cool merchandise. So any last questions, guys? Any last questions? Let me know. After this, I will be out. For those that do want to join me tomorrow on the live stream inside the VIP Academy, let me know. We're going to be going over, again, steps to prepare for a fight, for your first fight specifically. And we're gonna dive really, really deep. Of course, we'll be able to see each other, and we're gonna be able to answer even more questions. I have 2 more questions here that I'm gonna go over real quick, unless you guys have some here that you want me to go over. These are from some of the Instagrams that I got and some of the messages. Is how often should you rest, right? How often should you rest? And I can do a whole video on this, but simply I like to put it into micro and macro. All right. So micro resting is like during your actual training, meaning like for instance, if you're doing a combat sport, usually there's a timer. The timer usually is about 3 minutes to 4 minutes, and you have a minute break or 45 seconds break. It just depends what you want and maybe what your coach is doing, right? But for the most part, you always want to have those micro rests. You don't want to just go, because you will hurt your body. You will burn out a lot faster. You need your body to rest, even if it's just for 1 minute, and then go again, right? There might be times when you might do a 6-minute round, but after that, you want to be able to at least get that minute rest, and then maybe you go again. But there's a micro, that'll be micro inside the actual training. And there's macro. Macro is like maybe if you take a day off, or maybe if sometimes I've taken like a whole week off, and that's fine. Like when I come back, I end up making some PRs. I end up feeling a lot better. Of course, you always want to be careful not to overdo anything. You do not want to overtrain, but you also do not want to over rest. A lot of times we already know when we're doing that. So just listen to your heart and mind, but don't listen to your ego. Your ego sometimes will tell you like, no, you should do more reps. But deep inside, you know you're probably going to get hurt, right? And likewise, your ego might tell you, I think you should stay home and rest, when really inside you know that you should go out and train. So that's in a way how you could tell. So Derek has a question. Where do you position your thumb on hooks? Oh, okay, that's actually really, really good. So usually just like this. So I'm here, put my fingers together. I put my thumb right here. Okay, that's pretty simple, nothing crazy at all, right? Of course, when you have gloves, well, the thumb is usually around here, because, well, the thumb is going to go inside that pocket of the glove, so that's just kind of as far as it goes. But if I don't have a glove on, I definitely hide it here. I don't recommend this right here, because, well, you're probably going to break your thumb, because you can't really make a proper fist, right? This same thing, you can probably going to break your thumb. So here's the safest one, right? Here's the safest one, nice and strong. And of course your wrist nice and straight, right? So here's still that bend. You want to straight line up the knuckles right here, these 2 knuckles or 3 knuckles as best as possible. And then you're going to have a strong punch. Doesn't matter if it's a hook or uppercut or jab or anything like that. Just want to have a nice lined up bones to be able to hit. Any last questions, guys? Let me know. One last one here that I have written down is, do I meditate? Yes, that was from the Instagram message. Do I meditate? And yes, the answer is yes. Now, I'm not a guru or anything like that. Meditation, like, I don't even know if I'm doing it right, but it helps me. So for me, I think I'm doing it right. Which meditation for me is pretty much just being in the present moment. It doesn't mean that you have to blank yourself, like your mind and stuff like that. I'm sure there's techniques and things like that, which are great. But for the most part, for me, meditation is just being in the present moment. So yeah, sometimes I do sit down and I, try to, quote unquote, do the meditation, like, the proper meditation, quote unquote, where I do breathing and I try to like visualize and stuff like that, right? And sometimes meditation could be just as easy as going on a walk, which is, those that do know me a little bit better have seen some of my live streams before. I go on walks all the time, right? All the time. And that's my meditation right there. My meditation, I'm in the moment, I'm just getting some fresh air, trying to get out of, my normal routine of like working, I guess, right? And that's it, that's my meditation. I mean, even training itself is meditation, lifting is meditation, right? You're in the present moment, you're focused on what you're doing. For me, that's meditation. So there's multiple ways of meditating, and I think that we should do it, like in find the way that works best for you. Usually one way that works really really well is training. You're in the present moment, you forget about the world, especially if you are doing something that you love. You forget about the world and you're doing something that you love, growing as a person, getting your body stronger, getting healthier. So yes, for sure. All right, guys. Anthony, what's up? Cool, cool, cool. So I already have a lot of the names here. Um, Again, one last shot. Let me know if you are right here on the live stream. If you are from the U.S., Yoshan, Anthony, just put USA, and I will give you another entry here. If you're not from the U.S., just put where you're from. I don't care. Just put from where you're from. It's cool to see where people are from, anyways. That is, like YouTube and all this is worldwide, so awesome. Anthony also is actually one of our students, so in our VIP Academy. So thank you so much I really appreciate it. Cool. Let me just write that down. I'll put Anthony in here as well. Cool. If you don't mind, where are you based off, Anthony, in the U.S.? I'll put in W. All right. So I have like everything in a little sheet right here. Cool. Awesome. Nice. Nice. All right. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. All right. Cool. Last ones. All right. Derek, you're already in here as well. You're on the spreadsheet. All right. So let's get it here. Last call, guys. Last call. Let me get this going. Cool. All right, guys. So 3, 2, 1. I press the enter button here, and then it'll just shoot me a name. So I have some names here, and it'll shoot me a name, and in that name that I'll be sending the winner. If you are on the live stream, if you're not, and these are from the IG, so if I'll reach out to you in Instagram, and if you do win and you are right now on the live stream, then just give me your Instagram so I can reach out. All right, let's press enter here. All right, Anthony, man, you're the winner right there. Name's right there. Winner. All right, so I don't know if you can see really, really well. So I just press enter, gives me different names, so then that way people know I'm not, putting in names. I just press enter and it shoots a name. So Anthony, brother, you are the winner. All right. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. it is what it is, man. I try to keep it as fair for everybody as possible, right? All right, man. So you won the massage gun. Message me on Instagram. I do need that message. All right. So right now, Mike Iron Boy, message me. I'll get the message, and then if you do have Instagram, if you can answer to me right now, please. Do you have Instagram? Because if you don't, then I'll have to figure out. I'll actually might write my email. All right. So I'll write my email here. My Iron Boy email, and then message me on there as well, or write your email here. So I'm just gonna be writing it here. Awesome. All right. So write in the comments. I have my email right there. Of course, if you guys have questions, you already got my email in there as well. So if you have some questions about maybe some of the videos, or you want to reach out for some coaching as well, or trying to join our VIP Academy or things like that, well, right here we have you have the email, and you can reach out to me as well. Cool, guys. So Anthony, please reach out to me and I will be sending you your massage gun. I'll be sending Bob and Brad, the company, all your information. And then after that, they'll send you the massage gun. All right, guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being part of the live stream. I'll be trying my best to be sending, doing more of these types of giveaways. For those that are part of the online academy, thank you again for the support. I know I've said it 100 times, but really, it is something that helps the channel grow. And without you guys, this channel will not be here. I will not be able to do what I'm doing for you guys. So thank you guys. I appreciate it and take care.